We're at the Stratford National School. Cool. Where's that? It's in Rathgar. Where's that? In Dublin City. Oh, I know. You do? I know where Dublin City is. You do? It's in Ireland. It is in Ireland. Cool. Now then, yes. Are we in Ireland? Oh, yes. We're at the Stratford National School. Cool. Yeah. And what is really cool about Stratford National School is it's the only Jewish school in Ireland. No. Yeah, no, it is. No, it is. Of course, they're open to multi-denominational enrolment as well. Cool, yeah. But half the pupils attend Jewish studies before school. Really? Yeah, wow, that is cool. Now, before COVID, no, don't mention that. Well, we'll be through it, I know we will. But before then, there was loads of activities going on in the school. They had art classes, Zumba, drama and coding. Cool. And they're looking forward to getting us all back. Oh, they will. I know they will. Marvin, yeah, can I look inside? Yes, of course. Through the window. You want to look through the window? I do. You really want to look through the window? I do. All right, here we go. Look. I am. Look at all that stuff in there. Oh, nothing looks great. Come on, let's get inside. You want to go inside? I do. Okay, here we go then. All this stuff. Oh, I want to be here. Well, we are here. No, I want to play in here. I want to do creative stuff. You want to do creative stuff? Oh, I do. Oh, look at it. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll come back later and do some creative stuff, but I've got to do the show first. You know what? I've got to do the Recycle Magic show. Oh, I see. Can I watch? Yeah, of course you can. But I have to go now because we don't want to be late. Oh, no, we don't need to be late, do we? No, and you can watch the show. Cool. Then we'll come back here. Yeah, to do creative stuff. Cool. Come on then. All right, here we go. Whoa, look at that. I know. It's great. I know. Wow, this is a big room. I think this is the hall, but it's been used as a staff room now. You hat. Thank you. My hat on the ears, on the eyes. Oh, look at that. I know, isn't it great? I want to come here. You are here, I've said. No, I want to stay here. You can't stay here. I want to, it's great. I know it is. Okay, anyway, so we will go and get set up now. All right. Okay. For the show? Yeah. Cool. Come on then. Hello and welcome to the Cando Arts Recycle Magic Show. I'm Kelvin, but I'm going to use my stage name, which is Magician Marvin. Now I have a confession to make. I forgot the name of your school. And of course, remembering things are very important, especially when it comes to recycling, because you have to remember what rubbish goes into what bin. So I'm going to need your help to remember the name of your school. Now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to think of your school. Think of your school in your head, and I want you to write it out in the air while you're thinking about it. You don't have to speak it, just think it in your head and write it out. Okay, after 3. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Yes, I can feel those brain waves coming across the Irish Sea. I think I have it, but I'm going to need a little bit of magic to be able to get the name in my head. I'll use some newspaper and let's see. Yes, I think it's coming. Yes, it's definitely coming. Can she go tight? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Something. Oh. Yes, we have it. Stratford National School. Ta-da! So I don't forget it, I'm going to stick it up here on the board. Stratford National School. Excellent. Okay, Stratford National School, let's get started with the Recycle Magic Show. You are in for a big treat because you are going to be watching the best rubbish show you've ever seen. People often say to me, Marvin, how do you know it's rubbish? It's quite simple. Wherever I go, people tell me it's rubbish, so I have to believe them. So, as it's a rubbish show, let's get started with some rubbish. Well, I don't have any because I've recycled it, which is great. But I've got something here that I can use just to demonstrate something. Yeah, this handkerchief will do. Let's pretend that this handkerchief is rubbish. And this is the easiest way to deal with rubbish. You just throw it away. Leave it for somebody else. They'll come along, they'll pick it up, they'll sort it out. You don't have to do anything. It's so simple. But is that the right way? Of course not. And Stratford National School, I know that you're going for your first green flag. So you're very much aware that we have to take care of our own rubbish. This is my rubbish, so I'm going to take care of it. Let's pretend my hand is a bin and I put the rubbish in the bin. I have a question for you. When we throw our rubbish away, because we can't see it, does it magically disappear? Of course not. It can't just disappear, it has to be somewhere. And a lot of our rubbish ends up as litter, and I'm sure you all know about litter. Well, litter can be anywhere. It can be in the towns, country, rivers, and if the litter finds its way into the rivers, it will always find its way into the sea. And this is where I have my little sea, you see. Now, there aren't any fish in my little sea, but I do love fish. Do you love fish? Yes. I love my fish baked in the oven for 20 minutes. Very nice. Yum, yum. So we throw the rubbish away. We can't see it, but it can't magically disappear. It has to be somewhere. And oh, look, there it is. Rubbish. There we have it, rubbish. So rubbish can't just magically disappear. Most of our rubbish is dumped into a giant hole in the ground called a landfill. Then a big machine comes along, yummy, 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 and pushes dirt on top of the rubbish, like that, to hide it, stop the smell and keep the rats out, because rats do love rubbish. But even now, when more and more people are recycling, even now when more and more people realise how important recycling is, still so much rubbish that arrives at the landfill could have been recycled. There's paper, tin cans, old clothes, all sorts turning up at the landfill that could have been recycled. So we really do have to keep working at that, and that's why it's important for schools like you, Stratford National School, to set an example to others. Show them the way. Show them the recycling way. Let's pretend that this ball is rubbish. We now know that when we throw our rubbish away, because we can't see it, that doesn't mean it magically disappears. It can't just disappear. It may look like it's gone, but of course it's still here. We throw the rubbish away. It's not here or here, but it has to be somewhere. There. Some people say to me, Marvin, you are a cheat. They've called me that, and it hurts to be called a cheat. They say, but you are a cheat because you're hiding another ball in the other hand. Now, do you think I'd do something like that? Of course I would. I'm a magician, it's what I do. I hide stuff. Let's do some real magic. We throw the rubbish away. It's still here. We'll do that again. We throw the rubbish away. 1, 2, 3. It's still here. And because the rubbish can't magically disappear, the rubbish grows. So now we have more rubbish. We throw the rubbish away. Watch that middle ball. Has it gone? Has it disappeared? Of course not. It has to be somewhere, and there it is. And because the rubbish can't magically disappear, the rubbish grows. So now we have even more rubbish. And that is a lot of rubbish. Stratford National School, can you think of one word that could help sort our rubbish problem? Yeah, recycle. And that means using the 3 R's, reduce, reuse, recycle. We're now going to do the recycle rap. So put your hands up like so, and just copy me. Just say what I say and do what I do. Are you ready? Reduce, reuse, recycle, yo. Excellent, excellent. Let's start with reduce. Let's just throw away less rubbish. That's a good start. Throw away less rubbish, less of a problem. Reuse. Instead of throwing something away, of course, we can reuse it. We all know that now. We can have some fun while we're doing it. I'm going to have some fun reusing that middle ball. So I'm going to reuse it in a magic trick. Watch closely. Woo! You say what? Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, it's in there. Oh, excuse me. Come on now. Yeah. Oh, I do apologise. Yeah. And that is recycle magic. How about, hey, just go. Recycle magic. Reduce. Okay, Stratford National School, what comes after reduce? Yes, reuse. Now this is a hard one. What comes after reuse? Of course, recycle. So, we recycle when we reuse stuff. When we reuse stuff, that reduces the amount of rubbish that we throw away. It's time. It's time for you to meet my very first friend. Well, actually, he's a rubbish friend. Now, I'm not being unkind. You shouldn't be unkind. It isn't nice. You should certainly never ever call anybody rubbish. But I call him rubbish because he's made from rubbish. And here he is. My friend made from rubbish. I made the hair from old clothes. Can anyone tell me what I made the head from? Yes, a plastic milk container. Now my friend here is a nobody because he hasn't got a body. But I'm going to give him a body using old clothes. Old clothes are great for puppet bodies. I'll just put that down there for a minute. Cardigans, shirts, blouses are very good to make puppet bodies, and you're recycling the clothes at the same time. So I have this top now. I have it back to front, very important. At the back of this puppet there's a hole, and I just grab onto it like so. If you made your puppet, you could always attach it permanently. And there we go, we've got a puppet body. But of course, there are arms. So we use those, we put our arm in and we now have a puppet. And what is so good about these puppets, they're designed for two people because there's two arms. So you can have a friend, they can operate the other arm, and you can do all kinds of stuff. You can play guitar, play piano, have loads of fun. These are great puppets. And they're made from recycled materials, so you're helping the environment at the same time. It doesn't get better than that. It's time now for you to meet another friend of mine, but this guy is very different. Before I bring him out, I'm going to put on these gloves because he has sharp claws. I'll just bring him out. Now you be good. Oh. 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 La 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 la. Yeah, he likes to sing. La 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 la. But not now. Okay. La 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 la. Where do you think you are? X Factor. The X Factor. X Factor. You're not on the X Factor. Oh, I am. No, you're not. Oh, I am. No, you're not. Now behave yourself. He's not on the X Factor. Oh, I am. You're not. Now behave. You said you were going to be good. Oh, well. He's going to be good. That's great. I know he's going to be good. How? How? Because you know who the boss is. Me. You. Yeah. You know who's in charge. Me. He thinks he's in charge. I know. Oh, you know, dear. Oh, I do. You do. Oh, I do. I'm in charge. No, you're not. Okay, who gives you fruit? Oh, I love fruit. I know you do. I love fruit. I know you do. I love fruit. I know you do. Who gives you fruit? You do. I do. You do. I do. You do. Stop this. If I give you fruit, yeah, can I be in charge, please? Okay. Now we know who's in charge. That's great. Tell everybody here your name. Ronaldo. What? Ronaldo. 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 He's not Ronaldo. Oh, I am. No, you're not. Oh, I am. You're not Ronaldo. His real name is Billy the Third. Yeah, Billy the Third. Stop saying the bird. We know you're a bird. How? It's obvious you're a bird. Now stop this. Billy the Third. Billy, you promised to be good. Oh, well. You will. Oh, well. Do you promise? I do. He's going to be good. All right. Okay. Now then. Yeah. Where's your hat? Me hat? Yeah. It's over there. Put it on. Put it on? Why? You look good in a hat. You think I look good in a hat? Oh, you do. Really? Oh, you do. Well, if you think I look good in a hat. Oh, you do. You do. That's great. Hey, now stop this. Be hip. Hey, get off. What? You only wanted the hat on so you could take it off. No, I didn't. Put it on. You leave it alone. Hey, get off my hat. Behave. I'm sorry. Hey, stop this. Now, you. What's good? Billy, you behave. Billy, take your eyes off my hat. I'm really sorry about this. Look. Billy, yeah? What are you looking for? Your hat? There it is. Now behave yourself. Sorry. I'm sorry to say sorry, but you mean it. Oh, I do. You're really sorry. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to do a recycling show here. Oh, I love recycling. You do? I do. You do? You do. I do. I didn't know that. Oh, I do. I'm saving up. You're saving up to recycle. Oh, yeah. Oh, of course, that's what you do when you recycle. You save stuff up, yeah. Glass bottles and jars, old newspapers, tin cans, old clothes. Is that what you're saving up to recycle? No. What are you saving up to recycle? Money. Money? Money. That doesn't make sense. What are you going to buy with the money? Or what are you going to do with the money? Oh, buy a bike. Buy a bike? Buy a bike? Oh, hold on. You're getting mixed up. Am I? You're thinking about cycling. We're talking about recycling. Oh, I don't get a bike. Anyway, look, it's time. I've told you to leave my hat alone. Sorry. Sorry, sorry. It's easy to say sorry, but you have to mean it. Or do. Do you mean it? Or do. Well, he said he's sorry, so I think that's okay. Okay. What? Right, that's it. You've gone too far. I don't care. What? I don't care. You don't care? No, I don't. You don't? No, I don't. I don't care. Well, that's really naughty, Billy. You can have your normal food today, but there's going to be no treats. No treats? No. No fruit? No. Reedy. No. He was naughty. Will I give him a second chance, Stratford National School? Yeah? But he has to be good. Okay. Billy? Yeah? Are you listening to me? No. Billy? Yeah? Can you hear me? No. Yes, you can. No, I can't. Yes, you can. No, I can't. Yes, you can. No, I can't. Fruit. You what? Fruit. Fruit? Where? Ah, you heard that all right, didn't you? Where's the fruit? There's no fruit. Now listen, you have to be... Look, just say goodbye to everybody. Hello? No. Can you say goodbye? Hello? Right. Can you say good? Yeah. No. Can you say the good... Can you say the word good? The word good. Now behave yourself. Just say goodbye. Hello? Hello? I've got fruit. Behave yourself. Oh. Will I give him the hat? Okay. Thank you. You're all right. Just behave yourself. Dear me. What a bird. He makes me forget stuff, he does. Now, what was I going to do next? Oh, yes, paper. Paper. Oh, he does. You'll be good, won't you? Oh, he's asleep. I'm not. He is. I'm not. Anyway, paper. I'm going to show you what happens to paper when it arrives at the recycling plant. The first thing that happens, the paper is shredded like so. Let's shred the paper. It's scrunched up really tight. Water is added because water is very important in the recycling process. It's heated and mashed into mushy stuff called pulp. The pulp is pressed and dried, and this is where we need the recycle magic, the recycle wrap. So put your hands up. Off we go, Stratford National School. The recycle wrap. Reduce, reuse, recycle, yo. And the paper is fully restored. As good as new. Oh, this looks good. Wait a minute, what's all this? What? Oh, whoa! Ta-da! I've made something new from something old. That's recycling. Recycling really works, and that's great news for everybody. Time now for an experiment. I'll just bring this out. I'm going to use this pan, and I'm going to pretend that this pan is a landfill. I was going to put some rubbish in the landfill as part of the experiment, but as I said earlier, I've recycled all my rubbish, so I don't have any. That's good, but I do need something for this demonstration, so I've brought along a few things that I can use instead. I have an egg. Let's pretend this egg is rubbish in the landfill. Yeah, that's the egg. And what else is there? Oh yeah, I have some flour, some cooking flour. Let's put that in. Let's pretend that that's rubbish going into the landfill. Good. And some toothpaste. Put some toothpaste in there. I want to make a sticky mess because landfill is a sticky mess. So let's pretend that, let's pretend that's rubbish. Salt. I'll put some salt in. I've got some salt here, so I'm going to use this salt, pretend this salt is rubbish. I'm going to heat up the salt first, and this is how you heat up salt. You take the salt and you put it into your warm hand like so. Whoa, we don't want too much, that'll do. Let's put that back down there. You poke it and prod it, that's it. And then you need a hothead. Well, there aren't any hotheads around here, so I'll have to be the hothead. I need a hothead because I want to heat up the salt. This is how I heat up the salt. I put it on my hothead. Now, can you see the salt? No, you can't, because when salt heats up, it becomes invisible, so you can't see it. But I've got some special magic tape here that I can use to help us see the salt again. This is special magic paper. You can buy this in Super Value on the roll. Special magic Super Value magic paper. Now, let's see. Let's see if we can see the salt now. Ah, yes, there it is. That's great. And let's put the paper in the landfill too. Oh, wait a minute. Should paper go into landfill? No, of course not. I'm putting it in there today as part of the experiment, but unfortunately, every day, thousands of tons of paper is still being dumped into landfill. So once again, that's why it's important for schools like you, Stratford National School, to set an example and show people the recycle way. So I'll put the paper in there for now. That's good. And what else have we got here? Brown sauce, just to make it even more of a mess. So let's pretend all this stuff going in here is rubbish. Oh, a right mess. Can you see that? It's a right mess. I want to talk a moment about landfill because it is quite a serious issue. This is what happens at a landfill. The rubbish is dumped in the landfill. More rubbish on top, more rubbish on top, more rubbish on top. Now remember, most of that rubbish could have been recycled. It squeezes down tight, it starts to heat up. Gases form, hot gases, and they rise up into the sky and are causing big problems for our environment. Now I'm just going to put the lid on to keep those hot gases in. Right now we do need landfill. We have to have landfill. But if we reduce, reuse, recycle, less rubbish would go to the landfill, so less hot gases would go up into the sky. So, and maybe one day we may not need landfill. This is how we stop those hot gases going up into the sky. Are you ready for the recycle rap? Reduce, reuse, recycle, yo. Let's see. Oh, this looks good. It's a banana. The recycle wrap worked. Excellent, excellent. When we go shopping, we have different types of shopping bags. What's the best kind of bag to use to help our environment? Well, let's think about this. Well, actually, I brought my lunch today in a bag which I consider to be one of the best kind of bags to use to help the environment. My lunch today is cheese, pickle and strawberry jam sandwiches. I've got them here. I'll show you. Hold on, what's this? That's not my bag. I don't know how that got in there. Mine wasn't a paper bag. Oh, ketchup. Ketchup bottle in a bag. Wait a minute. I'm a magician. Will I do some magic with a ketchup bottle in a bag? Yeah, I know how I can do. Some special magic with this? Yes, watch closely. I cast a shadow over the bag and believe it or not, the ketchup bottle has disappeared. How about that? I cast a shadow under the bag and believe it or not, the ketchup bottle is back again. Ta-da! What? You didn't like that? Well, it's not one of my favourites, so I'll just throw the bag away instead. There we go. So, what is the best kind of bag to use to help our environment? Well, we know plastic isn't good for the environment, so plastic bags aren't good. I know some plastic bags are made from recycled plastic, which is good, but we should start moving away from using plastic if we can. Paper bags are better than plastic bags, but do they last very long? So what's the best kind of bag to use? Well, the best kind of bag to use, I believe, is a cloth or fabric bag. That could be cotton or linen, or wool bags are very good as well, or leather. This is one of my favourite bags. It's a string bag or a thread bag. Very strong and lasts for a long, long time. These are great bags to help our environment. Time now to talk about recycled glass. Recycled glass. I have over here 2 tubes. Inside each tube is a glass bottle. They're cola bottles. They're from the States. You may not recognise them, but they're made from glass. Here's a question. How long have people been making glass? Have they been making glass for hundreds of years, thousands of years, or did they start last Wednesday afternoon? Well, of course, they didn't start last Wednesday afternoon. People have been making glass for over 3,000 years, which is quite amazing. Now, these bottles aren't 3,000 years old, but they are made from recycled glass. And listen to this. If I recycle one small bottle like this, I could save enough energy to light a 100-watt light bulb for 4 hours. 4 hours light by recycling one small glass bottle. We should all recycle glass. Time now for the recycle glass magic. I put the bottles inside the tube. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's raise it up and see that the bottle is upside down, which is what we expected. Lift this one and it's the right way up. That's recycle glass magic. It's almost time for me. It's almost time for me to finish the show. But before I do, I want to show you something. You see, when I'm not doing magic, I love to draw, and I am quite good at it because I practice every day. I've got a drawing board here, and I have a cloth and a marker. I'm going to draw you a face because I just love drawing faces. So put that over there. The first thing I draw is the head. It's the head. And actually someone said to me, Marvin, that head looks more like a potato. So do you think it looks more like a potato? Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll give it some ears. Yeah, there's some ears. That's great. Does it look like a potato now? Still a bit. So what it needs is some of these. A pair of these. I wonder if you can guess what they are. Eyes, of course. So we have the eyes. We need a nose and eyebrows. I love drawing eyebrows. And hair. Is that enough hair? No? Is that enough hair? No? I think that's fine. Okay, Stratford National School, I want you all to give me a big cheesy smile. Big cheesy smile. Cheesy smile, I need inspiration. Let me see. Right, one of you has a smile just like this. Just like that. When I'm drawing a face, I try to capture the personality, the character, and I think eyebrows are really good for that. Now, this guy here is a very strong character. He has strong eyebrows. What? The eyes are moving. No, the eyes can't move on a drawing. That's impossible. What? Nope. Eyes can't move on a drawing. Oh, whoa! The eyes have just moved. That means it must be alive. Yeah! Whoa! You can talk? Yeah! Whoa! What's your name? Mark! Mark? What you doing, dude? What? What you doing, dude? I'm doing a recycle magic show. What's that? What's that? Well, you don't know what recycling is? No. Can we show him the rap? What? No, just listen a minute. Can we show him the rap? What? No, I'm not talking to you, Mark. Are you ready? Here we go. Reduce, reuse, recycle, yo. Cool. It is cool, Mark. And that's what recycling's all about. Reduce, reuse, recycle. We'll do that again. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Cool. It is cool, Mark. All right. But it's time for you to go. No way, dude. Yes, it is. No way, dude. You have to. Can't make me, dude. I can't make you. No. What's that? Mark, this is a cloth. What do you do with it, dude? Well, you do all kinds of stuff. Hey, get off my hair. Leave my nose alone, dude. What you done for ears? Mark, I've rubbed your ears out. Hey, put the lights out. Mark, nobody put the lights out. You are going to go. No, no. Finally, Mark has gone. No way, dude. What? Mark, are you there? No way, dude. Okay, I'm going to put Mark away wherever he is, and I'm going to say goodbye to you. Nothing. Shh. I'm going to say goodbye to all of you now. Nothing. What is it, Sid? Can I say goodbye? Well, please. All right, okay, come on then. Here we go. Cool. How you doing, dudes? They're doing all right. How you doing, dudes? They're doing all right. All right, this is the end of the show. Cool. Okay. Do you want to say goodbye to everyone? See you later, dudes. See you later. Oh, is this Stratford National School? It is. They're watching. Cool. I like it there. I know. It's great. I forgot the name. Did you? Yeah. When I started the show, I forgot the name. Oh, why? I don't know why, but anyway, let's get on and say goodbye, because the show's over now. Cool. The show is over. It's time to call it a day. All right, okay. So we'll say goodbye, and yeah, see you later, dudes. And I'll be doing the puppet making demo straight after. Cool. Can I watch? Yes, you can watch. Cool. All right. So for now, Stratford National School. Ta-ra! Hello, Stratford National School. I hope you enjoyed the Recycle Magic show. I know I did. Now it's time for the puppet making demonstration. Now don't worry about taking notes or trying to remember everything. The school will be receiving a puppet making guide. It'll have all the instructions, all the methods to follow. They're all very simple, so you don't have to worry too much about remembering everything that you see in this demonstration. Just sit back, relax and enjoy. Puppets. Okay, the puppet making guide, I believe it has around about 10 different methods. I'm going to show you 3 or 4 today in this demonstration. The first one I'm going to start with is the milk container puppet. Milk container puppet. Milk containers are really good for making puppets because they're light, and that's important. When you have a puppet, it mustn't be too heavy because your arm will ache after a while. So that's really good. Another thing about the milk container is they're easy to cut, so you can cut flaps, easy to poke holes in, and when you make puppets you'll be doing a lot of cutting flaps and poking holes in, because the flaps and the holes are where the puppet's features actually go attached to the main puppet body or the main puppet head. So we have this milk container. You can see I've cut flaps. Now these flaps, you can add things to the flaps, attach things to it, ears, sometimes it can be eyes. For this puppet, I'm going to attach ears. At the front there's 2 holes. I'm going to use these holes to attach the eyes, and then put holes at the front here, and we're going to attach nose and mouth. Let's start with the eyes. I like to use the milk container tops. Because they're round, they look like eyes. And what I do is I use food packaging, and I cut circles out of food packaging to put inside the milk container tops to make eyes. Now these were made from Jaffa cakes. Yeah, from a Jaffa cake box. I love Jaffa cakes. And I cut out circles to make eyes. See? When it comes to packaging, you can use any packaging you have around the house. Colourful packaging's great. There's a variety of packaging. It's a pizza box. We like pizzas in our house. That's from a cereal box. And Cadbury's chocolate fingers. Interesting shapes, interesting colours. Orange juice container. Popcorn. From a popcorn box. When we were last at the cinema, we got popcorn and more pizza. A lot of people worry about what colours to use, what combination of colours to use when they're making their puppet. The companies that particularly these packaging represent have designers, and they pay thousands of euros for designers to design colours that will go together well. So all you need to do to get ideas about what colours go together well is to look at packaging. Let's see one here, for instance. Oh yes, this one here. Now we've got that there. You see we've got purple, we've got orange, we've got red and white and browns. Now who would think all those colours would go together, but they work really well. So for ideas on what colour combinations for your puppets, just look at packaging. That's a great way to start. Right, let's put this puppet together now. We'll start with the eyes. Through the centre of the milk top, I put a hole and I push through a paper fastener. Paper fasteners are very good for attaching things. There's a paper fastener. Once again, in the puppet making guide, there's photographs of these, so you'll know what to look for. So I put a hole through and I put the paper fastener through. I'll put my glasses on for a minute. And poke him through the hole I've made. There's one hole. So that's one eye. And put this through. Yeah, I do need my glasses. So now we have the eyes. Now for the ears. I've cut a couple of ears out of paper packaging. They're different. One's from a pizza packet and the other one's from a cereal box. You see? Pizza box and cereal box. They're different, but I think when you're making puppets, you can make whatever you want. You can have different coloured ears, different coloured eyes. It makes a difference. It's your creation after all. So don't worry about getting things perfect. Sometimes, most times, I don't like to get things perfect. I like things to be a little bit different. It gives it a unique character. So now we have the 2 ears. You see the 2 ears there? And the 2 eyes. So it's all coming together nicely. When it comes to the nose and mouth, I like to keep things simple. So I use these. Corner yogurts. You've seen those before, corner yogurts. Yeah. And I just stick, this is going to be the mouth. Can you see that's from a pizza? Yeah, it's from a pizza box. I'm not sure what I made the nose from. And I put a hole through the centre of the corner yogurt, and I put a paper fastener through. And we have the hole here. Push that through, and how about that? Very, very simple, basic puppet. We could do with some hair though. For hair, the puppet in the show had strips of old clothes, which is great for making puppet hair, but I also like to use plastic bags because plastic bags aren't good for the environment. So if you can reuse them, that's fabulous. That's fabulous. You help the environment. So I cut strips of plastic bags and I tape them together at the end. Nice sound. It's always nice to have a nice sound with a puppet as well. And I just stick that in the top. And there we have our first puppet. Now, how about that, Stratford National School? How about that for a very, very lovely character puppet? I've got another one here, another milk container. This is the upside down milk container, so we're going to have the milk container upside down. I've already put the nose and mouth on the corny yogurt. The flaps, now I'm going to use the flaps for eyes for this one. And I've made a couple of eyes out of packaging. And I've put paper fasteners through. So I'm just going to attach one eye and attach the other eye. Oh, I managed this without my glasses. There we are. Hair. Plastic bags again, cut into strips and taped. I put a hole in the top of the puppet head so I can place this on like so. And there we have another puppet. So we have those two puppets. Very, very simple. Can you see that one? You can tie the plastic bags, the hair back. You can even plait the strips to make some really interesting hairstyles. How about that? Let's just pull this out of your eyes so you can see. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Two very interesting characters, quickly made using recycled materials. Another puppet that I like to make is the margarine container puppet, or margarine tub. I cut down each side of the tub, bend it over, and immediately you have a mouth. And then you attach your features to the margarine tub. Here's an example. You see there's the margarine tub. This is another one that I put together using a corner yogurt and some packaging. Can you see that? This one's in the puppet making guide. Well, these are all in the puppet making guide. Shreddies at the back. This is half finished. But of course you can build these puppets up. You can papier-mâché, add things to them. These are just the very, very basics. But once you get the hang of how to make them, and you'll learn this very, very quickly, then you can use your imagination and just build on it. I've got some examples of puppets that I've added to and built up. I'll show you in a little while. One of my favourite puppets is one of the easiest. And it just uses a piece of plastic like this. This is cut out of a margarine tub, or you can cut out of a plastic milk container or any plastic packaging. The template for this is in the puppet making guide. So you cut out that shape. There's two holes for the eyes, and then there's a hole in the centre. Also you can use a glove to make it more interesting. I'll put this together in a minute. I'll put the glove on first. And we have this shape. The middle finger goes into that hole. So you have that. Let's put the eyes on first. I've got eyes, milk container, tops. With a fastener, push that through. There's one eye. Push this through. So we have that. part of an ostrich feather. You can buy these in craft shops. Or if you didn't want to buy one, you can make one out of paper, out of packaging. Simple. What is so good about this puppet is that it has 4 legs. So your 3 fingers and thumb make the 4 legs, which means it can walk. So it can walk down your arm. It can look around, it can look up, it can look down. It can even sit. Do you want to sit? You don't want to sit. Would you sit for everybody at Stratford National School? All right, he's going to sit for you. Are you ready? Now, can you lift your front legs up? Look at that. How about that? Isn't that a lovely puppet? Very, very easy to make. And this is a simple method. Once again, you can use your imagination and make larger heads and add different hair. Lovely. I'm going to show you some examples now of puppets that I've made from the plastic milk container. There we have, this is a sun puppet. There's a sun puppet. Made from the plastic milk container. I cut flaps all the way down the sides, and I added packaging. I cut packaging into triangles. Is it a triangle? Yes, it is. Attach them, and then I built it up with papier-mâché and painted. That's the sort of a puppet you can get. Sun puppet. This guy, I'm not sure. He has an old bin liner for his hair. I think I used a toilet roll for his nose. I just taped it on and papier-mâchéed it around. Plastic milk container. This is my dragon puppet. That's my dragon puppet. You see, for the nose, I used the top of a water bottle, cut that and taped it and papier-mâchéed it all around. Built it up. This is I think it's a dog. It's more of an alien. I've used CDs, old CDs for the eyes. There we are. Milk container. For the top, I've used a plastic water container. I just cut it into strips and I poked it in the top. Now, these puppets, now that I'm going to show you, they're a bit more advanced. Some of them have been used in Can Do Art's storytelling performance, but they're all from the plastic milk container. It just shows you how you can build and make quite a large puppet, and they'll still be light to use, which is so good. Right, first one. This is definitely a dog puppet. Yeah. This is definitely a dog puppet. Let's bring him over here so you can see him. It's a dog puppet. Bit worse for wear because he's been... Wait, these puppets have travelled thousands of miles. We have the arm, so I can put my arm through. That's the dog puppet. And this is my rock star puppet. You can see that there's the rock star puppet. How does that? Oh yes, fancy shirt. And I've cut holes in the back of the arm so I can put my arm in. Like I said, you can have a friend who can operate the other side, and you could really play guitar. There we are. That's the rock puppet. Rock star puppet, rather. Ooh. What have we here? Ah, yeah. These. There's 2 of these. These were inspired by the Lord of the Rings, the tree people, the Ents. Let's bring that over there. That's a tree puppet. Plastic milk container, and I've just built it up. I don't know if you can see that. And the last one, this is a rock person. They're from a storytelling performance, and this is just one of the rock people. That's a rock person, made from a plastic milk container. Quite amazing. So you see the potential of the plastic milk container. It's surprising what you can actually build. So I hope you've enjoyed this little demonstration. As I said, all the details are going to be in the puppet making guide. So Stratford National School, hope you'll be making puppets soon, and I'd love to be able to see some of your creations in the not too distant future. So that's it for now. That's goodbye for now. I hope you enjoyed the introduction with Sid and the show and the puppet making demonstration. Good luck with the puppet making. I'm sure you have a lot of fun and you'll be helping the environment at the same time. So from me, Kelvin from Can Do Arts, bye bye for now. Bye bye.